Hello everyone. Today we're going to be talking about Into the Radius 2 and if it is worth it or not. So there's things we're going to have to think about here. First is price. Now, when I first bought this, I thought I was just going to get the whole game. So I was like, all right, $40 for the whole game. I mean, a little pricey, but I'll take it. You don't get the whole game at all. You get two. Actually, let's go to the map here. That kind of sucks. Yeah, you get 2 out of, what is that, 7? I mean, that's crazy, dude. So that already, it shouldn't even be $40 if you're gonna play 2 maps. So you're not even getting the whole game. So maybe if it was like $20, I'd consider buying it, but I wish it was clear that you're not getting the whole game, because it didn't really seem like, in the trailers, or not the trailers, what they were saying in their posts wasn't really telling you, hey, we're not giving the whole game, or hey, you're only getting 2 maps. So that kind of sucks, because I basically beat the game already, because there's nothing else to do. I got my kit, got some armor on, my rig. I basically beat it. I got level 3 everything. The next thing we're going to talk about is optimization. So, already, this game is definitely it's not running well at all, which is weird because the first Into the Radius ran pretty good on Quest 3, and its graphics were really good on Quest 3. This looks worse than the first Into the Radius on Quest 3, and it runs worse, so I'd like to know how that works, because it's really hard for me to play this game whenever I have an enemy running towards me, and my game just, it freezes, and I have no time to react. Like, I'll be aiming my gun, and I just can't move my arms. Like, the lag gets so bad. The few times I've actually crashed during missions, my game has just completely crashed, and I lost like half an hour of progress. So that sucks, because that just doesn't make sense to me how a game that looks worse than the first Into the Radius runs worse than the first one. The last thing is just glitches in general. There are a bunch of glitches, and one of them was really bad, and it really pissed me off. If you know about the, missions where you have to grab beacons, those huge things, and it says, oh, grab a beacon and put it in your holster. Don't do that. Don't put it in your holster. You put it in your holster, it breaks the holster. It gets stuck in your holster and you can't take it out and you can't put anything in it. And you're like, oh, that's fine. I'll just, put the holster with the beacon in it in the mission thing. You can't do that because you have a non-mission item with your mission item. So it's just not going to let you turn it in. And I had to wait like 3 in-game days for that beacon to go away. And it just terminated the mission. So I had to redo the whole mission again. So that sucked, because I wasted so much money and heals on that mission to get the beacon. And listen, I'm not trying to complain about the game. The time I played it was nice, it was fun, but it kind of, it was a hassle. It was just, and also missions are, let me actually talk about other missions. So other missions where other missions where you have to find broken beacons, they don't spawn. Those broken beacons that you're supposed to find in like little areas, the enemies spawn. So that sucks, because if you accept the mission, you go there, you're gonna have to fight like 5 enemies. Then you're like, alright, that sucked, let me go grab the beacon. Yeah, it doesn't spawn at all. I've done around 5 of those missions, and the beacon spawned like once. One time. So yeah, you just fought enemies for no reason. Hope this helps. I'm not trying to hate on this game. It's fun, but it just needs work. And I know some people in the comments, they're not gonna say it, but some people are gonna feel like, oh, you're just talking crap on this game because, oh, you want to be different. No. The game's fun, but it definitely needs work. I'm just really mad the whole the main reason I'm mad is you only get two maps for $40. That's crazy. Like, what am I supposed to do after I finish like a few hours of gameplay? There's nothing to do except, you know, the same 3 side missions that you can do over and over and over. There's no point. I mean, I already have my favorite kit right now. So that's about it I'm going to talk about. If you like the video, make sure you like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.